guys, so I have done my brows. You see how this pencil is very dark, so there's a pencil that I normally use for my everyday brows, and I can't find it. I think maybe it's in the car because hubby's using my car. Two. Okay, I thought you guys were 7. So we are using the latest additions to my collection, to my makeup. So yes, the story that we are here for. Firstly, since the brows are already, what word should I use? Since the brows are already bold, I figured I might as well do a smoky eye kind of look, kind of effect. So yes, let's start. So I met this guy. I met this guy at school. Y'all know that. Anyway, let me give you just a brief background. So my grandma was Catholic. That's the church that my mom grew up in. My mom and her siblings grew up in. They grew up in Roman Catholic, and so even when my mom left home and to go live by herself, that was the church that she attended, and that was the church that I was born into. So throughout my childhood, I went to that church. I was a Roman Catholic, and till later on, you know how kids are. We have a once you are grown, you find your way. So she found her way, and she went to Universal Church. I don't think there's anything wrong with me mentioning the names because everybody who knows me knows that I went there. So we went there. I guess that was her just finding her way. So Universal was kind of different from Roma. There was a whole lot of serving, if I may say so. There was a whole lot of serving. I'm doing this dark lead kind of look. There was a whole lot of serving. They're just a group of people called helpers. They're the people who usher you when you manifest, more like ushers, but they're just called helpers. So they'll usher you, they will do the running around, show you where to sit, they help you with basically anything. They just attend to the congregants. So anyway, we started Universal when it first came here. That was in 99, I think so. So I grew up there. We got it. So everybody who was in this part of town knew us, and who attended in Main Mall, the Main Mall, African Mall, and BBS. Just yeah, we were family, and we knew each other before we built the one near mall, Main Mall. So yes, it transitioned like that. So I went through it from the moving of premises and everything. So at some point in time, I got offered to be like how do I call it? Yes, I got offered to be a helper, and I attended down, I told them school and all that, but then I was writing my exams, my final exams, from 5 exams, because of school and all that. But that was basically not the reason, because I had friends who accepted the call. That was not the reason. The reason was because I don't know. I was just seeing a trend. Okay, um, help us meet each other. Help us meet a process. So I didn't see myself as a pastor's wife or saving with my husband like that. In my head, I was to get married, have two beautiful kids, three, whatever. I had not thought about the number. And we'll go to church on Sunday, we'll just be that family that just goes to church every Sunday, we give at church, we help out with whatever needs to be done at church, but we are there but not really committed. Everybody knows what we go to a certain church. That was me. I always saw myself as the cook with a glass of wine kind of Christian. Yeah, I know. Linda, but that's how I saw everything. Man, was I wrong. So anyway, I turned that down because of the trend that I was seeing, and I didn't like that at all. I didn't think that was me. So that's the major reason why I turned it down. So anyway, also being one I'm again, I got a few, I got a few proposals, courtship proposals. Okay, not really a few, about two or three. I don't really remember. From, you know, just those committed guys, and I was like, mm-mm, hell no. This is not me. I'm not a missionary wife. I can't do that. So yeah, I went on with my life. Didn't leave church though. Still went to church every Sunday. I was there every. So today I attended the youth meetings. I did the youth outreach program. We had a youth outreach program where every Saturday we'll go out. You know, you'll just be dropped by a taxi somewhere, and you go around just for an hour, just you know um giving people flyers and all that. So we had that going on. I don't like these colors that I'm using it. I'm hoping I find something I like. So we had that going on. So yes, I attended those. We went to youth meetings, fully committed, and so that's where I met my husband. Like, okay, we met at school, but I was in Universal. I was serving in Universal. I was a congregate in Universal. So anyway, I met this guy at school, and you know, this just there's a way that he treats himself, and I look at him and I was like, there goes my dream. That looks like something that I can do. So we date, everything hit off. We got together. Honestly, I don't want to lie. Me and this man, we got together. We get each other. So everything hits off, and a relationship like everything is just all nice, and relationship, guys, like diaboa in this relationship. Till one time this dude tells me that the cousin invited him to a church revival. I think it was in Kanye or something. And okay, no problem. There's nothing wrong with you going for a church revival. Besides, I told you I wanted to be a Christian couple. Go to church and not really serve, but just be church people. Take your kids to church, because I grew up in church and the I know the advantages of growing up in church. So I wanted that for my kids. That's how I wanted to raise a family. That's the kind of family that I wanted. So revival, no problem. He goes to the revival. After the revival, he enjoyed himself. Okay, that's nice. I'm liking this. Okay, I'm liking this. He enjoyed himself and now he wants to attend the Sunday service. Okay, no problem. No problem, babe. You can go and attend the Sunday service. Cool. I think I'm done. I don't really like it, but I'm done. So yes, where was I? Okay, these don't have a foundation brush and this is just too big to be a foundation brush. So could not fix it, but I'm using it. Guys, I need to stock up makeup. It's been winter, so I've not been buying anything, honestly. So let's mix this too. Okay, I'll mix it with this one. I'm mixing this too. So yes, Sunday he enjoyed himself so much. Sunday he wants to go to church. Okay, no problem. He's not going to church. He invites me. Okay, and guys, I was a Catholic girl turned universal girl, and this guy would leave at 7:30 in the morning saying Waker again and come back at 7 busy. We're not staying together, but yeah, you get what I mean. Because he'll call me at and I'm gonna get again, he'll call me, he'll find time to go outside and call me. And I was not having that. I was not doing that. I could not be in church from 7:30 to 7:30 cut. That's just too long for church. Mind you, I attend the service year 9. It's like at 12, not even 12, but it's like about to half 11. So that's the service that I normally go to. So yeah, I have 7 to half 7. I was not, so I kept on finding excuses to go to join him to church. Okay, main reason being that he already knows that I was not having kids on half 7. Thing, nah. So anyway, he's not going there. He's enjoying church. He's having fun. Okay, now he comes back. He tells me his cousin has opened a church. He's a pastor, and he would really love to invite me there. So he invited me there for a Sunday service, and I agreed. I mean, I had been saying no for a very long time, so I agreed because I felt bad. I felt bad about saying no to this one. So I agreed. We went to service. Honestly, I enjoyed myself. It was not the kind of environment I was used to, because I just told you the story of where I was coming from. So it was not kind of the environment I was used to, because they were starting out, and so yeah, I felt judged by the environment, but I enjoyed the preaching. I enjoyed the sermon. I enjoyed what Muruti was talking about on that day. So I decided to go back for, oh yeah, but it took far too long. Yeah, there was one at 9 a.m. and 2 were still at church. I think we looked getting about half 2, and I didn't like that. But I enjoyed myself. And he He tells me, so he wants to join and support the vision of the cousin. Okay, no problem. Well, I enjoyed myself, so we start going there together. Yes. And we just go there and sit down. Ah, nna ke ntse ke re ntse ha bathe, dude starts standing up and catching people and ushering people. I'm just thinking it's his cousin. He's helping out. So yeah, I'm just thinking it's his cousin and he's just helping out. He's just helping out. That was what I was thinking. So this helping out continues. He keeps on helping out. Next thing, I take a protocol. Okay. Yeah, that's when the big conversation happened. So he when did this happen? I don't remember when the big conversation really happened, but it was somewhere around there. It was before he starting to help out. And he told me he's there's a call of God in his life. Apparently when he went home for holidays, him and the mom went to the mom's church. Like the mom took him to his church, to her church, and there was a prophecy and about how he has a call of God and everything. So this dude knew this. Anyway, even before the prophecy, he knew this. He knew that there was a call. There was just something in him, you know. And not even once has he ever told me anything about a call of God. Has he ever mentioned anything about God? He has never said anything, guys. Like not even a hint. Okay. So um he gives me we have the conversation, the huge conversation. He calls me into a meeting, sets me down, tells me he has a call of God in his life. I'm just putting on powder so I can highlight. He tells me there's a call of God in his life and he wants to pursue it. What call? That's me asking. I'm a pastor. When? Yes, I'm a pastor. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. Because I mean, I've been running away from this all my life. But here I am. I'm crazy in love with this guy. By then, we've been together for 3 years, 4 years, 3 or 4 years. We've been together that long, okay? We've been together that long. Together, I mean dating, because we were first friends for 2 years, and then we started dating 2009. So 2000, we met in 2007. We started dating in 2009. So 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. So this is in 2012 when he tells me there's a call of God in his life and blah, blah, blah. No, this is in 2013. Yes, this is in 2013. So it's 5 years. We've been together 5 years. And he tells me there's a call of God in his life. So, Kana guys, it's 5 years of investment. 5 years is a long time, okay? 5 years is a long time. It's been 5 years of investment. I love the dude. I'm crazy about this Galanga guy. And this Galanga guy is coming to me now and he's telling me about calls of God in his life. Like, what's wrong with this dude? What's wrong with this dude? And this is what I have been running away from my entire adult life. I've been running away from this, from guys with calls of God. Like, Yeah, but now here's my dude who I met at school, who I fell in love with, who we have partied together and experienced a life together. And now I'm thinking we are at a part of our relationship where things are settled. We're no longer crazy about going out and all that. We know where we are going now as a couple. And he's telling me this. Guys, I was confused. I did not know what to do. But yeah, I love the guy and I didn't think it was yes, I've been running away from it, but I didn't think it was a deal breaker. I mean, yeah, so I give him his reply, and the reply is, okay, dude, we will see where this goes. We'll see kung maskarata walang thing, kind of thing. Yeah. Wait, this thing happened beginning of 2014. We already in we already attended the same church. So this happened in 2014. As I was saying, in my head, dude ora buruti ba kerekeng, it was not, you know, it's it was not a big deal. I sat down, he's the muruti there kopili, you know. He's sitting at the kopili, I'm just sitting, I'll be behind him. So it was really fine with me. And he proposed. He proposed that very same year after he got what he wanted. He proposed around July, a couple of months after the Muruti conversation. So he asked me to marry him. I gladly said yes. So he proposed, and I gladly said yes. In his words, after we had that conversation, he went and got the ring, kept the ring for months. I don't know why, but apparently this guy kept my ring for months. In his defense, I had just lost my mom December of 2013, so it was about a month or two, three, four after that happened. So in his defense, he says it felt insensitive to do that, and he felt like I was gonna take it the wrong way. Even my family was gonna assume the worst, which I understand. So yeah, we got married the very same year. He proposed in July, and then by December, signed. So we are officially husband and wife. Now I'm no longer just the girl who hides behind everybody, because I'll just come at church and sit at the very back, like the last seat after everybody. Yeah, rest of the church. The last seat after everybody, that's where I will sit, and then how the amen. I'm the first one to get out of the door and then close myself in the car. Luckily, his car was tinted, so I'll close myself in the car. That was me. And yes, I better my khadi and everything. So now, let's just say the games began. So now I can no longer hide behind people. Now I can memory. Like, yeah. Look at my yes, and now I can memory, guys. And whew, honestly, if my former church mates would see me now, the girls I used to tell them what night about that Lala will see me now, they will not believe it. Like, So yeah, now Mom Fundisi, and I have to sit behind him. The responsibilities to that. Hey, guys, hey, the responsibilities to that. At some point in time, I felt overwhelmed, and I sat him down. I was like, you know what? I create to be a wife, not to be Mom Ruthie. I can't. There's just a whole lot of pressure on. Hey, there was a lot. I guess, church, not even from him, just from church people. Like church elders have had certain expectations of how you carry yourself and all that, and it was just overwhelming to me, honestly. So anyway, we celebrated our linyalo the next year, and then that was 2015, and then Ebiki Siwa that December, and then I got pregnant. Yay! Best thing that ever happened to me. So I got pregnant, and that was a perfect escape. Now I could sit at the back because it was hard in church, and I didn't have to do anything. I know this is bad. I didn't have to do anything, and I like that. That was peaceful. That was peaceful. Because I'm somebody who's reserved. I'm so reserved. I keep to myself. My things. It's not easy for me to make friends. I hate that about me, but it's an advantage sometimes. It's not easy for me to make friends. There's something here. What am I missing anyway? I'm missing a palette. A whole palette is not here. So the story continues. The story continues, guys. Okay. So I got pregnant, and I was so happy because now I could do what I liked, just stay at the back and not be seen. And that was the best period of my life. I think I'll be applying this. That was the best period of my life, honestly. So now I could just disappear into the crowd. And I like that. Now I could disappear, and it meant less expectations. It meant this guy's is. I just did a very thin, it's patchy, a very thin layer. I'm just removing some excess so that it can look the way I want it to look. Because I don't want it too much when it gets too much, I feel like it doesn't look good. So pregnant me meant disappear and blend in with everybody. So my son got born, which was in 2017. Yes, my son got born in January, February, March, April. That's when I decided to go to church. That was after he turned 3 months. Okay, hold on. I need to get something. I need to get something and finish this look. So yes, where was I? So I came back after 3 months, after my son's 3 months birthday. So I've been missing church. It's been a long time because my son was born on the 6th of January. So which meant I managed to attend crossover, thank God. But always wake up before the 20, and then we attended crossover, and then there was just that week where there is no service. like big. Kana the holiday I think did like I do four because I know that I got admitted on a holiday. I got admitted on a holiday. You know what I'm so 35. So yes. So I have not been at church in a very long time. So I come back and I'm happy. I'm happy. I can't wait to be back at church. And yeah, I get there and our spiritual father is saying we are opening a branch in Khabani. We are opening a branch. Go we get there in OD, I mean, and this is who we are sending. Look. Yeah. Like yeah. This is who we are sending. First service back. Sent to OD. I was so hurt. Honestly, I was so hurt because I had been missing church and you know, and I don't think I was ready. So I'm sent to OD with a 3 months old, and we have to go and plant a church. So you see what this guy's call is doing to me. We have to go and plant church. Yes, I was hurt because I felt I was not ready, and it was never something that was in my mind. It was never something that I was expecting, and it was the first. It was the even if you understood that there are branches, yeah, that would have made sense. But yeah, we went to OD and then started 3 years later. We no longer at OD, we are at Works of Grace enough. And yeah, me who didn't want anything to do with pastors, I'm officially Mama Ruth. And listen, the preaching and the being a woman of God and all that are not an issue. I mean, I grew up in youth. We preached go youth, we preached to people, we evangelized, we did all the things that grants you as a Christian. We did the evangelism, we did the sermons. There were days that I would preach, there were days that I would share the word and all that. So those were never a problem, but I don't know, I guess the title, the office, and the responsibilities and all the expectations that comes with the office is what was a no for me. So yeah, but we are here. But I'm glad I married this very nice guy who understands me, because honestly, my husband won't get her, guys. Like, he gets me. Sometimes he tried to force it, but he knows for it. She's the mom with the makeup, only the eyelashes. She's this kind. She's always going to be different. Okay, I don't think I like it. But she's always going to be different. So I think that's the part I like about him. That he knows that I am always. Guys, I hate this. Not to mention, I picked my thickest lashes to do this with. I don't know if it's because I picked my thickest lashes, but I don't like the trend. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to do without lashes. Let me just apply powder. Just give me powder so that I don't get to get rid of hair lines and just so everything can blend together. And we just, oh my god, what did I do? Okay, and we're just gonna have to do without the lashes. So anyway, back to my story time. So now honestly, I don't think it's so bad. Now we just have this very beautiful family that we built, and I honestly enjoy being there. They're very nice to work with, and they make all this very, very easy. They make it seem like it's very easy to do. So you see how God already had this planned out. He knew where he wants to take me. He knew where I should be. It's just that me myself, it's not what I had always envisioned. It's not what was always in my head. So I did everything in my power to try and run away from that. But even in my running away, God just came up with a scheme of how me and him ends up in one school, in one class. We become friends, we start to date, and it's later on that I get to find out about his calling. It's later on that he gets to reveal this to me, because honestly, if I had known that before I date him, him and I would have never been an item. I don't want to lie. Him and I would have never even started off this relationship, or probably would have stayed friends. I'll be a friend of a Muruti somewhere. But yeah, it worked out great, honestly. It worked out great in the way it was supposed to work out. And I love my growth in things of God. I love where I am when it comes to my spiritual life. I love where we are as a family, me and him and the kids. And it's beautiful, honestly. It's beautiful. It's not lit and glamour, but it's beautiful. So anyway, I just want to throw in this review. I have already filmed it, but I did not like the footage, so I deleted it. I had already filmed the unboxing, but I did not like the footage, so I deleted it. So Habi is back. From the previous blog, he was away, so Habi is back. And you know, my husband understands his girl. Okay, he understands his girl. Prophet Bay knows what he's doing, guys. Okay, so anyway, Habi got me this is an El Sub perfume. It's called Girl of Now Forever. Okay, it's called Girl of Now Forever. I believe he picked this at the airport because it was in rents. So I believe he picked this in OR Tambo, and the bottle looks like this. It's just, this is gold with a pink, you know, with your pinks. See what I mean? And that is just written El Sub there. It's just written El Sub there. This is a 50 ml, but it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Plus, when I try something new, I normally get it in a 50 ml. When I love it and I want to repurchase it, that's when I get it in a bigger bottle. So this is fine for now. So let me read you the review. It says a delicious note of citrus zest, raspberry and sparkling rose textured. Okay, my mind is somewhere else, so let me read that again. It says the cheerful spirit of the girl of now in a fragrance. Yeah, like the now girl. It sounds like something I want to do this summer. A delicious note of citrus zest, raspberry and sparkling rose, textured with addictive orange flower and patchouli. Now, yeah, it sounds, I like honey. I like citrus. More orange blossom, but I don't mind citrus. So anyway, let's smell this guy. This is not my first time experience, but I'm just gonna share it with you because, like I said, I had filmed this and I deleted it because I did not like the footage. Honestly, it's a very nice smelling perfume. It's a very nice smelling perfume. It's sweet, it's flowery, and then it has a freshness to it. It's a very summery perfume. Yeah, it's a very summery perfume. Okay, it oozes summer, December, with a bit of sweat somewhere, with a maxi dress and a hat and a pair of oversized sunglasses. That's the vibe I get. Okay, that's the vibe I get. It's with me killer Black Friday and I become Zanzi, with flip-flops. Ooh. Okay, the two notes that are coming up is the raspberry and the citrus. I don't mm, I don't smell the patchouli and I don't smell the orange flower. I'm smelling more little banana moon. You know, when you peel the orange zest, it smells like that, and raspberries. So those the citrus scent being more overpowering. So I love it. I'm in love with it. This guy gets me. So you know what? It just occurred to me this morning when I was planning, like when I was preparing to film this video, just taking out my things and all that. So it just occurred to me this morning. So I got this guy a perfume set for his birthday, and he comes off back from his trip, and this is what he's bringing. Guys, this guy had a Tawagaisiwa. Like, he can't let a girl gloat, okay? He cannot let a girl gloat just for a little bit. Like, dude, why? Why? Why, dude? So, yeah. Um, that was my story of how God bamboozled me, bulldozed me into being here. Now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being part of this video. And if you really like this kind of content, please like this video. And if you like my channel, if you like to see this face, if you like to see what more I have to offer, kindly click the red subscribe button down below. It's free of charge and it really helps me out. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people. I also do Christian content. I do sermons, I do your Christian content, and I also do marriages, and I vlog, guys. Okay, I vlog my life, what I do in a day, stuff like that. So please like and support your girl. Okay, now thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, which will probably be in a couple of days. So bye, guys.